Hello everybody, Ken here and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We managed to take down the giant here in the Cathedral of the Deep. We grabbed ourselves some exploding bolts. And we're getting already jabbed by that fella over there. One of them's coming down. Oh, okay, they're coming down to self-immolate. Right, well we'll just stay well clear. There we go. Lovely. Right, we've got a bolt stuck in our shoulder. Careful, Sasha, that's probably should take that out. I can't remember what you do with bolts because you're not supposed to just pull them out because of the way they're designed. I think you have to snap them off and then have them carefully remove the head later. But travelling down into the depths of the cathedral. So we're in the main part of the cathedral now, it seems. And a chest. The chain's kind of through the floor, but looks a little bit mimicky to me. I'm not sure I trust it. Have some of that, you rascal. It was a mimic. I thought as much. I love the noise they make. Oh, and the punt. Not going to fall for that. Ooh, almost with the grab there. That could have been real bad. But we've got him in a corner. Not going to tongue us today, sir. Such a good noise. The Deep Braille Divine Tome. Oh, okay. The Braille Tomes for that Arena of Kareem, the lady in Firelink Shrine. Give this to a storyteller to learn miracles of the deep. Okay. Sounds a little bit sinister, that one. But we'll take that to her and see what she has to say, I guess. Right, anything going on in here? Hello. It's a big lad at the back. Just make sure nothing's going on. There, here we go. Got to make sure there's no one sneaking up on you before this guy comes over. Look at this, 2 of these thieves. So I guess they must have come from the Undead Settlement. We saw a few of them outside the cathedral, but they've made their way in as well. This guy, big old buff on the weapon. Can't let him get away with 3 hits there. Oh, hello. Oh, so when he's buffed his weapon, is it like, did he put like a mine on the floor? Yeah, you see it's still glowing there. And then boom. Okay, so that's interesting. So we got to be very, very careful that we don't just stand next to him. What's it? Oh, he's put another buff on himself. I wonder if that's like a shield buff. Extra poise or something. Yeah, got to be careful of those explosions. Just roll through. Take it easy. Come on then. Oh, standing right on top of them. Get it. Just back off, Sasha. Take it easy. Here we go. He really doesn't let his shield down very much. You've got to get in like right after he swings and give him the full beans. Whoa, hang on. Is he healing? I'm not standing for that. Oh, I staggered him a bit there. Okay. No, if you're just going to stand there and buff like an idiot, then, you know, I'm just going to finish you right off. Fantastic. So what's going on in this room? This cathedral is made up of like almost these individual churches. Like this room is basically like a small chapel of its own. And I guess there's that kind of that back area where it's kind of the, I guess the green room for the clergyman maybe. This is going to lead back out into the main area. Yeah, so okay, so this is downstairs. So this is where the giant would have been if we hadn't murdered him. Got to keep dealing with these thieves. They're real slippery, but as long as you're careful with them. Also, these statues, these weird vomiting statues that we did encounter one of them last time as we were coming into the cathedral, and I think it just did poison, or it built up poison, but don't really want to deal with that if we can avoid it. Yeah, so this sludge is no good. It's probably a good thing we killed that giant, because I would not have wanted to face him at ground level in sludge that... Yeah, look, this is like the water in the Crucifixion Woods where we couldn't move in the deep water, or in Farron Keep as well, where we had that real trouble moving around in the deep water and the deep sludge. I wonder why it's in the cathedral though. I wonder if that's to do with Aldritch. or whether this place is just falling into disrepair and it's kind of flooded and it's been dirty and it's just formed this horrible sludge. Huh. One door leads to another, I suppose. Does this go... See, this is the same side we came in, so I don't think this is the door that we saw when we first arrived at the main cathedral doors. I think we were on the other side, and then we ran round the back of the cathedral, and in fact, yeah, this isn't somewhere we've been, clearly. Saint Bident. Or Saint Bident. Huh. Well, I guess that's a weapon, right? Where are the weapons? Here we are. Let's have a look around, see if we can spot it. It's not a staff. I thought maybe it looked like it might have been a faith thing. Did we look at Lloyd? Oh, we didn't look at Lloyd's sword ring. Boost attack power when HP is full. The Cleric Supreme had strongly asserted that Lloyd was a derivative fraud and that the All-Father title was self-proclaimed. Okay, so this is why they don't use his name anymore on the Undead Hunter charms, because the Clerics of Kareem maybe have kind of disgraced his name. Interesting. So boost attack when HP is full. That's kind of nice. I don't know that it's necessarily better than we've got, but then Flynn's ring isn't particularly useful because we don't have that low an equip load. Whereas we have full health semi-often. Usually after we've healed up we do have full health. So... still didn't find that Saint Bident. Must be a weapon. Must be in here somewhere. Just got to track it down. Oh, here we go. Silver Bident decorated by a holy symbol formerly wielded by Saint Klimt. Oh, it's a Bident. It's like a trident, but it has... Okay. I get it now. I thought it was the name, you know, Saint Bident was the name of a person, but I see, okay. So it's a Bident for two-pronged rather than a trident. I don't think I've ever encountered a Bident before. I presume that's a real thing. And it seems like it had some faith requirement, but maybe not, or faith scaling, but maybe not faith damage on it, which is interesting. Also, they gave us a homeward bone out there, which usually is their indication that there's nothing else here, that you're at a dead end. Generally, if they give you a homeward bone, it's because either you're somewhere that they don't think you want to progress from, or it's somewhere that there's nowhere to progress from. But we can come back and explore the rest of this area. We can fight this big cathedral fella right here. Come on. Oh, the vomiting area. Yeah, there we go. You're getting poisoned by the vomit. Oh, gosh. I really don't want to go back in that poison. Just back off. Heal up. I guess we could take them through. I wonder if it affects them. If I bring them to here and then kind of just hang out. Yeah, there we go. See? Does do a bit of damage to them. Doesn't seem to fully poison them necessarily, though. Because they stopped taking damage once they'd been through it. Do you get poisoned? I don't know. But he's lost his weapon buff, or, you know, doesn't have it on at the moment. Oh, look at that shield bash. Just absolutely crushing through our stamina and our guard. Thankfully, he didn't capitalise. I'm kind of hoping he'll do a buff, because we could do a lot of damage to him. Man, I really like that the enemies do punish you for blocking. Oh, this is our opportunity, but oh, he picked the perfect time. He saw me backing off. They're smart. Smart enemies. Not always, but a lot of the time. Like, they're certainly a lot smarter than they used to be. They're still not perfect, and you don't really want them to be perfect. You want them to leave you a few openings, but man, there's a lot of good intelligence the way they fight. Look at him. Really favouring that shield bash because he knows I'm at a weak position. And I've got no health right now. I need to get away. I've got no Estus. This is bad. This is real bad. That guy's not got much health, but I've got none either. Come on. Oh, no, the guard break. Just back off. Take it easy. All the time you need. Oh, no. It unlocked me. Ah, because I'd gone round the corner slightly, it unlocked me because I lost direct line of sight to him. And the unlock caused me to turn around. And then I wasn't blocking the right direction. And I rolled and I panicked. The run back. Let's make it. Shouldn't take us too long to get back there, though. You know what? We should ember up. I think is a good shout. Partly because we'll have more health. But also because, just in case there are any NPCs in this area, wouldn't want to miss out on them. Either invaders or, you know, cooperative NPCs. Want to see if there are any about. We've already encountered a few hostile invaders. I don't know that I'd want to use a friendly co-op NPC for any boss fights in this first playthrough, because I really like doing specifically the boss fights solo. I like to do most of the playthrough solo. You know, I'm not opposed to having someone come in and just, you know, banter about a little bit. Maybe we'll give that a shot soon. But I don't like to fight the bosses with anyone the first time. I like it to just be me. Gives me a good chance to analyze the boss for myself, really get their patterns down, really learn them, and, you know, experience that challenge of working out their weaknesses firsthand. And that's a personal decision. Some people love to co-op bosses before they fight them in their own world, and that's cool. That's one of the beautiful things about Dark Souls, is the way that you really have the option to play it however you want. And got some good damage in on this guy while he's buffing. Yeah, that's right. What are you going to do about it? Huh? Oh, we're starting to get him down now, so you can block a little bit just to try and bait out the shield bash. And then you got to dodge around it. So you've got to anticipate that when you are blocking, when you're holding your shield up like that, he's almost always going to go for the shield bash. So maybe that's a little bit more readable. Just crunch through all the pews there. Reckless disregard for the place. But whatever, we've taken him out. I wonder who comes back and sets all these up again after we've taken them down. Huh, we didn't come in here last time. It's clearly not a trap. Just big empty room with one entrance and a item at the back. Here we go. Oh my god, what the hell is that? No. No, 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 no. Get out of there, Sasha. Get out of there. Oh my, please don't. Okay. I don't think it can get through. Does that mean we can just cheese him out? Huh. I think it does. I think we can just cheese him out. Oh, he's got some kind of stinky breath. Chuck an Oral B at him. An Oral B? Do they have? I don't know. I was thinking like some Oral B mouthwash or some chewing gum or something. Bit of Colgate. Brush those stinky teeth away. Lovely, clean, fresh breath. Oh, staggered him. Get in there, finish him off. Oh, curse. Okay, so his bite attack does a curse effect, so really don't want to get too hit by that. Oh, I think we've staggered him again. I wonder if you can get in and Bloodborne him. You know, give him the old visceral. Aldrich's Sapphire. Huh. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Recovers FP from critical attacks. Very nice. Malformed ring left by Aldritch, Saint of the Deep. Infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently he had the desire to consume others. It's kind of grody. I'm not super into that. Well, I don't know, maybe it's kind of a fun thing, but man, it is a good aesthetic, but I'm not sure I approve of this Aldritch fella. Sounds like a real troublemaker. And I jumped forward a little bit there because just it cut funny, but got invaded by Longfinger Kirk as we headed back into this room. Could it be Kirk, the Knight of Thorns himself? I mean, he's got the barbs all over him. Wow. Classic Dark Souls 1 invader. Oh my goodness, and he's a long finger. I wonder if that's a relation to Ring Finger Leonhard. Well, whatever his purpose is, he's crushed us with the help of that other guy. So let's head back over there and then give it another shot. Yeah, I wasn't really prepared for that. He kind of came in. I didn't show it very well because I lost that tiny bit of footage, but as he came in, I think what happened is that the recording ended just as I ran into the room and he started invading me. And yeah, because I was worried about making sure the recording was ready, I didn't go and kill that other guy quickly, so I had to fight them both at once. So I guess if we go in and we won't ember up, and then we'll get back to that point, and then when we get back there, we can ember up again and get a better look at this guy. So yeah, I wonder if we've heard of we've met Ringfinger Leonhard. He's the guy that gave us the red eye orbs in Firelink Shrine. But do we know about, you know, is the finger thing, is that related? Who knows? Who can say? Long finger. Long finger Kirk. Maybe it's a different thing. I don't know. Maybe he's a long finger. To me sounds like a thief, but Kirk wasn't really a thief in the other one. He was just you know, he's just an invader. But I suppose, you know, that's what he's here. He's here to pillage and plunder. I suppose that kind of is a thiefy thing to do, so. Yeah, no buffs for you today, sunshine. Get some broadsword. Get the broadsword inside of y'all. That's quite clean, really. Fantastic. Okay, well, onwards we go. I guess that guy probably doesn't come back. I'm gonna guess he doesn't come back. And honestly, I don't want to fight him again, even if he does. Okay, so this is where we ran into Kirk. We'll take out this guy first. I really enjoy these flamberge wielding thieves, just because they're so unwieldy, and man, this game's full of little comic touches. Oh, a switch! I kind of want to pull that switch, but probably should deal with this big chap first. Probably. Let's deal with this big chap first. Oh, just falling for the shield bash again. Yeah, so see, his weapon doesn't cause those explosions if it's not buffed. So that is purely related to the buff he's got going on, I guess. Which is good to know. Really can't get anything through the shield, though. Okay, so you see we've got that icon under the stamina bar on the top left now, which I guess is the recovering FP from critical attacks. Maybe we're not making enough use of our FP to have that ring on. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. But we made fairly light work of that chap, at least. Right, so... oh, there's a path here as well. Where do you go? Are you a shortcut? Or are you just going to lead me to the boss? Oh, no, the last shortcut door was kind of like this, so... here's hoping. Where are we now? Oh, hello, where is this? Is that a leech monster? Oh, is this the path we couldn't see, or we could see from above that we couldn't get up to? Do you remember when we were exploring outside in that lower swamp area, we came across that little room just behind the crystal lizard, the giant crystal lizard? I think that's where we were then. Elevator. And then the other door. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, here we go. The bonfire. Fantastic. Right, well, I don't need to rest. In fact, that would probably be foolhardy. Let's go back up and explore first, I think. Maybe we should finish exploring up here, because maybe I'm going to guess that elevator leads to the next place we want to go, right? Seems logical to me. Oh, hello there. Oh, Hello there. Another giant. Crikey. Alright, okay. Right. So I think that elevator will probably take us up, and then we'll be able to get up to that raised area on the other side of the cathedral. Just behind where we're looking at the moment. Right, let's ember up. Let's see if we can get old Kirky back in. No? Just got to find his trigger point. Where are you at, Kirk? There we go. Dark Spirit Longfinger Kirk. Come on then. What's he wielding? Has he got the barbed straight sword, the barbed shield? Looks like it. Pretty classic armor set. It's definitely the same, or at least an inspirational, inspired by the chap. But I guess, time's always been weird even in Dark Souls 1, they always talked about how the flow of time was distorted. So you don't necessarily have to be from the same time to get into someone else's world, although you do have to be in roughly the same place, which would imply that, wherever Kirk was at in Lordran, he was able to get to this part of Lothric. But one of the themes we've kind of heard about is that maybe space is shifting as well, because Emma talked about how all the homes of the lords are converging on the base of the castle, which doesn't, it could just imply, oh, they all meet up at the base. But the way she said converging, it kind of makes it sound like they're all being pulled in towards Lothric Castle, like some kind of weird spatial distortion is going down, which would certainly be pretty thematically appropriate for the Souls series. This guy's moveset's not too bad. Try out a few of the old FP attacks. Big charge coming in. I like these little one-on-one fights. I really like duels in the Souls series, and I feel like with Bloodborne they really started to nail dueling AI, the stronger NPCs, and it's really shown here in Dark Souls 3, where they go back to that sword and board style of combat, or all the different styles of combat you have in the Dark Souls series. And there we go, the barbed straight sword, the spiked shield. Fantastic. Let's have a little peek at those. And you remember we picked up that notched whip as well for the theme. Sword of Longfinger Kirk, infamous Knight of Thorns, lined with countless deadly thorns which induce heavy bleeding. Lovely stuff. And I guess the shield, surface bristles with thorns. Okay. The vicious design makes it an effective weapon. Not really surprising there. Okay. Where's that lever? What does that lever do? I think it's probably time to find out what that lever does. Let's take these little chaps out first before they deal any more trouble. Get out of here. Oh. Thrall hood. Lovely stuff. Okay, what do you do? Oh. Oh my goodness. The huge cage. Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can still walk through. So is that to stop the giant coming after you, maybe? Ah. Interesting. Okay, that seems like a good idea. So I wonder if there's another one for that other giant somewhere. I'm just going to head back because I've realised that there is actually one place we didn't go. We didn't go just up the stairs here. There was another path. Oh, you came down. Yeah, you remember these guys were upstairs and we didn't actually get up to where they were. So I guess maybe we need to go in here. Yeah, this is just upstairs in the room where we fought that first sort of cathedral knight. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, well, we can take the ladder. Just pop over here and grab this item. It's probably not a trap. Seek guidance. Okay. I wonder if that's going to be one where it makes more messages show up. I think that was what it did in past games. Huh. Well, before we go any further,
welcome host.
I've headed back to Firelink Shrine, and I'm going to level up The reason I'm doing this is because we're going to take a little bit of a deviation from the norm, I guess. Because a couple of my friends, as I've said before, when I was playing through this, I was chatting to some of my friends on the headset, and I thought, you know what, we should get a bit of jolly cooperation going. So we'll maybe get into that in a moment. But before we do that, we've got a little something for Irina of Kareem, the Deep Braille Divine Tome.
Of ash, this divine tome is forbidden.
Oh.
These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within men. These stories would not please you.
Yeah, they would. Oh, they would.
Of course, if you insist, I will read them for you.
Read them for me. I need this. Read them for me.
You frighten me so.
No, that's right.
Little creatures that nibble at me in the darkness.
Okay, alright, that's a little bit weird. Okay, right, well, what do we get? Deep Protection. A Gnaw. Ah, this must be the one used by the evangelists, the summoning the insect swarm to feast on foes. Huh. So she's scared of those because they're forbidden.
Terribly sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're not big on miracles anyway, so maybe we should stay clear of the forbidden ones. You know, I don't want to make her read them unnecessarily. If they scare her. Don't want to upset her. Just pop them in the back drawer, love. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We won't talk about it again. So here we go, back to the cathedral, and I brought in my friend, the good old noble knight Anakin Skywalker. Ba 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 da 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 da. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little dance around and do a bit of jolly cooperation. It's the bright golden glow of the warriors of sunlight. And one thing they have done here, you'll notice, whenever the cooperator's not on screen, they slam the name and the health bar over to the left, which is interesting because it means you can't see exactly where your cooperators are unless you can physically see them. It doesn't show you where they're at through walls and stuff in the ways that maybe it did in the past. But it does let you keep a good close eye on their health at all times. Okay, so that, you know, that brought us up to an archer. And that's you remember when we first walked across, as we were going around the outside of the cathedral, and we walked across all those little barriers. That's where that archer was overlooking, and we couldn't actually get up to him. So that's a way to get up to him, I guess. And then over here. Nope, this is just where the bonfire's at. Okay. So, going to go back and explore the rest of the upstairs section. Just me and Anakin, just going on a noble journey. You see, I took my hat off for this one, so he could have a little look at my face. Okay, so Anakin's telling me we need to get over to that corner behind the giant, which is a little bit scary. But I guess, look, he's pretty asleep at the moment. I imagine he won't stay that way, so I'm just going to try and dash past. Let's just see if we can get past him. He's up now. Oh, there's slimes here as well. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, he stamped right on my head. Doesn't actually do that much damage, though. Let's just get out of the swamp. I'll worry about the items later. Just get away. Okay. And hopefully Anakin will follow us in. And we'll be alright. There he is. Okay. So what do we got going on here? A few kind of ministers and a couple of cathedral knights. One just relaxing. One standing up at the back. Anakin's going to go in on the seated one. Oh, good job there. Taking him down. Oh, this guy with the big two-hander. That's quite scary. Gonna take out these casters first if I can. I'm gonna just try and keep all the aggression on me so that Anakin can take out that one knight, which it looks like he's done. And now getting him behind. See, with two of us, we've got the numbers game here. I can pull the aggression. Let Anakin heal up. Get in for that backstab. No backstabs today, Anakin. Just swinging wildly. But does the job. Takes him down. Oh, there's another one. Hello there. Just very quietly sitting down. Just run over and stab him. And yeah, see now so this I guess that was the way up. Behind the giant was the way up to this back area of the cathedral. We pick up an ember, which is always quite handy. And now being led over here. So this is the thing with co-op is I don't want to be led around too much. Because I like to discover stuff for myself. But thought we'd give the co-op a quick try. And actually what we wanted to do was co-op with someone in the very first area of the game. But there were quite a few issues at launch where that first area was having real trouble summoning. So I said, you know what? Let's try and summon here instead. Let's, you know, try and summon in a later area where there's not quite so many people trying to match in. And we get to this door, and this one is, in fact, as I suspected, the door that led us back out to where we first came up. So there's the graveyard area we came from. So we were on the back end of the cathedral when we very first came in, up completely the other side. And down these set of stairs. Oh, there's a message. Bit weird. He's pointing over there. How do we got to get over there? Huh. Interesting. So I wonder if we can... Oh, I see. So you see that gate on the left that we'd raised up? I wonder if we can raise up the other gate at some point and get across that path. We did also grab a dual charm, which is kind of, you know, an interesting bit of stuff. Let's take a look, see if we can find out what it is. Dual charm disables special effects in a vicinity, used in Jewels of Judgment. I wonder what the special effects are. I wonder if that's like any kind of like long-term heal spell. Although I imagine, well, no, because the undead charm just blocks Esther's healing, so maybe it blocks, you know, all your other stuff like hush or stuff, or anything that slows in a vicinity around you or anything like that. Probably is what the dual charm is for. Okay, so Anakin's helped us open up that shortcut. Gonna take us back downstairs. And back and explore the remainder of this little bit of the cathedral. Now we've pretty much seen the whole cathedral at this point, so I mean that can only leave very little few things left. There's got to be a boss around here somewhere. I wonder if it is the legendary Aldritch himself. Where do you go? Little drop off here. Where's this? Oh, this is just round. Okay. That just takes you right back round to where we came into the room. Not a big deal there. And same on the other side, it looks like. Okay. So down this corridor is the fog door, and I said to my friend, my co-op partner here, I don't really want to fight the boss in co-op, so we'll leave it at that for now. And next time we'll come back and we'll maybe try and give that whatever is in there, try and give it what for. So thanks for the co-op, Anakin. Don't kill those younglings. Well, probably too late, I suppose. And that's all for today. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to bop that like button, and I'd love to hear any comments you have as well. If you want to be kept up to date with my videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel, or just pop back whenever you fancy. I've been Ken, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!